What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Listen, before you ever give up on anything, you always gotta try, and then try, and then try. Because sometimes things that ain't gonna be perfect, things are not going to be how you want to, things are not going to be how you expect it, and that's how life is. Sometimes life is you expect it to go one way, you expect it to go this way, you expect it to go that way, and sometimes it just doesn't happen like that. Actually, a lot of times it does not happen like that. And that's I guess you could say the sad part, but in real reality, that's just how it is. Sometimes things just doesn't go your way, and you just got to accept that. You just got to be okay with that. And I know that sounds kind of a little tough, but you're gonna have to be okay with the fact that things are not gonna go your way. Things are not gonna go how you planned it out. Things are not. So I'm here to be the bearer of bad news for you, but it's not gonna go how you plan. So get that ideology out of your mind, get that thought out of your mind, and just roll with the punches. Control what you can't control, and everything else maintain and just keep on living life. Just keep on living life. I'm gonna take this wrapper off this thing. That's what y'all hear. It's me taking a wrapper off of this juice. Cause I don't want to get copyrighted, all right? I don't want no one saying, "Oh, well, that's advertisement." No, we're not doing that one. So this is now episode 4 for the podcast. Oh, y'all heard that? I know y'all heard that. Oh, that sounded so good. But anyway, this is now episode 4 for the podcast. Last episode, we really get nobody watching, or rather listening. Um, but we do advertise on Anchor, which is now part of Spotify now. So you should be able to look me up on Spotify and see where I'm at. Check me out there. I'm on YouTube as well as Perkins Talks on YouTube. Check me out there. You can check my other page on YouTube. It's All Things Perkins. That's the other channel on YouTube. Let's see, and hit up Linktree, AT Perkins. You can see all my links there, what I have, and everything I do have, and stuff like that. So right now we're gonna talk about burnout. And I know with episode 4, you're like, you're gonna start there. Yeah, let's start there. And y'all, I got bit by some bug. Because I was gonna film outside, but it is 101 degrees, and I'm not sitting outside in 101 degrees just to record this podcast. So I was like, yeah, no, we're coming inside to the AC. We're coming inside to where it's nice and cool. We're coming inside where it's nice, calm. There ain't no bugs jumping in, nothing that's gonna bite me, none of that. But anyway, so y'all, this is episode 4 for the podcast. No, let's get it started, all right? Burnout, man, burnout. What is burnout? Now, burnout, I'm not talking about how you burn out with a car. I'm not gonna talk about that. Burnout basically is that you just tired. You get fatigued, right? And then usually that happens when you have too much on your plate. Usually that happens when you have too much going for you right now, And so that's why you get burned out. You get burnt out a lot, I know when I was back with my church, helping out, I would always do like so much, and I would always try to put my hands just in different areas of the church, and I can't do that because I would get burnt out. I would get tired, and usually when you get burnt out, you get frustrated a lot. You get frustrated that things are not going the way you think they should be going, or the fact of the matter is that you just start yelling and you just start wanting to pick fights with people, But that usually happens when you're just, like I said, you're just tired, you're burnt out, you're done, and you're just done, man, just done altogether, But but there are ways to handle that. There are ways to go about it, whether it's your personal life, your social life, whether it's your work life. There are ways to go about being burnt out, right? And to be honest, we as individuals, we do have so much going for us right now. Whether you have kids or you don't have kids, you got stuff going on at home that you need to do, that you need to take care of, projects that you need to take care of. Maybe you're doing online school, or maybe you're going into classes and stuff like that. So you have a lot of stuff going on in your personal life, right? You got a lot of stuff going on in your personal life, and it just becomes too much at times, right? And then when your social life, you want to always hang out with your friends, you want to always go have dinners and stuff like that. You want to be social, you want to be out there, you want to let people know, like, hey, listen, you know, we out here, we out here, we doing life, um, but the thing about it is that you can't put too much on your plate, y'all. You can't put um because all right, so imagine this. Imagine you have a Dixie plate, right? Dixie plate, and you start filling up with food. You fill it up with food. You fill it up with food. You fill it up with food, right? What happens eventually? The plate breaks, right? The plate breaks, and it's no longer good. It's no longer useful, right? So that's that, and that's the same with life. Life, you just start piling on things. Yeah, I could do this, or I could do that. Yeah, 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 I could do that. I could do that. And guess what? Your plate becomes overfull. Your plate becomes saturated and it becomes over full. And you're no longer useful in this moment now, because now you're tired. Because your body needs that rest. Some people could some people could get 3 hours sleep, be good, 4 or 5, be good, 6, be good. And then, of course, you got those who are like, oh, I need 8 hours. My doctor said I need 8 hours sleep. Okay, right on. But anyway, though, like I said, you have just so much on your plate. And there's going to be times you're going to have to say that 2-letter word that kids hate, that people hate in general. No. No. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Learn. Excuse me. I think that we need to learn to put that word back into our vocabulary, back into our own dictionary, so that we can get to the point where we can tell someone, listen, I'm sorry. I would love to participate in this, but I can't do it. Oh, I would love to work with you on this one, but I can't do it. Um, I would love to meet you here, or do this or do that, but I can't. I can't do it. It's impossible for me to do it. I have too much on my plate right now. I have too much stuff going for me. So I'm sorry to let you down. I'm sorry to break your heart, but right now I cannot do it. I'm sorry. I just can't. I just can't do it. And that's how we need to be in life. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to start to say is, listen, I would love to be here, go there, do this, do that, but I just can't. I have too much on my plate. But I think that we get to the point where we don't want to um hurt someone's feelings, or we want to be buddy buddy with people. So, or we want to be on the good side. So we don't say, "Oh no, I can't do it." We just agree to it, and then just get burned out later on, or agree to it and just get hurt later on. But at the end of the day, the only one you're really hurting is yourself, because your health is taking the biggest hit. Your health is taking the biggest loss. Burnt out. So how do we? So the main question, right? The main question is, how do we do what we need to do without getting burnt out? Or how can we get to the point where we don't get burnt out, but yet we still could do what we need to do? How is limiting a lot of stuff. Get a calendar. Get a calendar. Get your phone. Your phone has a calendar app on it. Get that and start writing stuff down that you know is of number one is of importance. So if anything is important, you're gonna write it down on that calendar. Now, if it's an event that you want to go to, or a dinner you want to go to, or you want to just hang out with your friends, write it down on the calendar. But but the thing is that you have to start to learn to prioritize what's important and what's not important. Just like you need to prioritize what's a need and what's a want. Because a lot of us we think that certain wants are needs, and in reality, that's not the case. In reality, it's just a want, and it's not a need. Or I need to do this, or I need no. It's just a want. You don't have to do that. It's not necessary for you to do that. Yeah. Y'all understanding what I'm saying? But when we learn to prioritize what's important, when we learn to prioritize or sacrifice stuff that's not that important, and we will be in better company. Trust me on that. We're going to be in better company. But it's up to you to be a good steward of your time, to be a good steward of your time, treasures, and talents. Those are the three biggest things, right? Time, treasure, and your talents, right? Your time is what time can I give you, right? My treasure is my money, you know, and of course my talents is my talents. It's what makes me me, Um, and honestly, that's the point that we need to get to, is that you could budget your money, but you need to also budget your time, and that's what's most important, is to budget your time right. It's not going to be possible for you to always do everything or want to get to everywhere. So that's why you need to start budgeting your time and start to budget it wisely. And you're going to have to start to sacrifice certain things. One thing I would say never to sacrifice is your family, man. One thing to never sacrifice is your family time, family whatever. If the word family comes before it, do not sacrifice that. Do not, because your family is more important. Your family is going to remember the times that you did sacrifice. Your family's going to remember the times that you sacrificed them for your friends, or them for whatever it may be. Your family's going to remember that. So trust me, you don't want to sacrifice your family. That's the most important thing. Now, your friends, come on, you get new friends anyway. So there's gonna be times where you're not gonna always hang out with them, or even better yet, how about you tell them, hey, why don't you go meet me such place, where you could kill two birds with one stone, like if there's something that you know that you have to do, um, you could have your friend meet you there, or say, hey, listen, I can't go for brunch, I can't go for dinner. So how about we just meet up for a cup of coffee? Boom, boom, boom. Let's quick and easy, a cup of coffee, a little donut, something like that. It's simple, but but the thing is that when you start to take on more tasks, when you start to take on more responsibility, that's when you just become just tired. You become tired, you become burnt out, and you just want to give up. But it's important to not to give up. It's important to stick in and to remain firm and just say, you know what, I can't do this. I can't. You want me to go here? You want me to go there? You want me to go do this? I can't do that. And even when it comes to work, right? When it comes to work, because naturally, if you don't take on certain responsibilities, you could get fired, right? But it's all about telling your boss, hey, listen, this one project you've asked me to do, I can't do that. I don't have the time for it. I don't have the resources right now for it. I don't have the strength for it. I'm sorry, I can't do that project right now. And if they want to replace you, guess what? Let them replace you. Maybe it's time for you to start your own business at that point in time. Maybe it's time to start your own thing at that point in time. Okay? But I'm not going to sacrifice my health and my family for a job that could just replace me in 5 minutes. Sorry. It's not happening, cowboy. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. So that's why I tell y'all, prioritize your time, budget your time wisely, and know what you can do and what you can't do. And do not be afraid to tell someone no. Do not be afraid to tell someone no. I know that's a powerful word. I know a lot of people, they don't like that word. But you know what? If I can't do it, I'm gonna let you know I can't do it. If it's a no go for me, I'm gonna let you know. Sorry, I need to know how to handle this situation better. And now if now once I start planning and prioritizing my time, and then putting it on calendar, seeing what's most important, what's this, what's that. Okay, then I could probably do a little something extra. I could probably go here a little bit extra, a little go there, do this, do that. I could probably do that. Sounds doable. Sounds manageable, right? But that's when personal management comes into, right? That's when personal management comes into play. Personal management, personal time management, that's when all of that comes into play. Because you've already experienced burnt out. So you don't want to experience it again and again and again and again and again. You want to be comfortable with telling the person, listen, I'm going to see if I can do that. If I can't, I'm sorry, but I will let you know. And don't get burnt out. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. I tell you, yourself is the most important thing in the whole entire world. But you gotta take care of your health. You gotta take care of your health. You gotta make sure some hours of sleep, some good hours of sleep at nighttime. Yes, because it's important to rest. It's important to give your body that little time of rest. It's important to give your body a break. Just because you've been doing so much, you've been going here, going there, and just doing a lot. So it's gonna be a time where you're gonna say, you know what, man, I need to rest. I need to rest. Because picture this, right? Picture this, right? So let's just say your day starts at 6 o'clock in the morning, right? 6 o'clock in the morning, you got to get the kids ready to go to do something, and then work starts from 8 to 4, right? So 8 to 4, you're in work, right? So you're bombarded by work, everything work, right? Now from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., it's either go home, get the kids ready, have dinner, and then have that little rest time, right? A little rest time that y'all watching TV, y'all watching movies, y'all doing this, y'all doing that, boom, boom, right? Now from 8 to 10, it's either get ready for bed or you're doing something else, right? Let's say if you have online school, now you're doing online school now within this time. But yet you need to start to plan things out so that you can have this a lot of time. So you can have time for yourself. Because 8 to 10 should be your alone time. Especially if you're married, you got a boyfriend, you got this, you got a girlfriend, whatever. 8 to 10 should be time for yourself. And somewhere in between there, you should be getting enough sleep to go to sleep so you can wake up again and do it again at 6 o'clock in the morning. But it's all about budgeting your time. It's all about managing your time wisely. It's all about handling it wisely. And knowing that it's possible. Listen, it's Perkins Talks. I'll be talking to you next time. We gonna handle this. We're gonna do things right around here. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Listen, share the video, let people know about Perkins Talks, that we on Spotify, that we got another YouTube channel. Share, like, subscribe, all of that, y'all.